Hello guys, welcome to my YouTube channel. My name is Kobe and this is Kaetech Digital. Now in this video, I'm going to show you how you can be able to add job board to your website. So let's say you have a website like this one over here, and then you want to add job openings like this to your website. So whereby people will come over here and then click on job openings, see all the job that you have on your website, and then maybe just click on one of them and then read through the requirements, the job role, and any other thing that they want to read about, and then apply for the job online using this strategy. So I'm going to show you how you can be able to achieve this one in the next few minutes. So if you are ready, just hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, please do so. Just hit the subscription button and share the video for others to also see. Now let's jump into the video. Alright guys, so this is the website that we're going to add the job board over here. So as you can see, there is nothing like a job board over here. So we're going to add it, okay, to this particular website. So how do we do it? Now let's go back to our dashboard over here and then log on to your dashboard, okay, if you haven't. Now if you don't know how to install WordPress, or if you don't know anything about WordPress, now all what we are doing is using WordPress to achieve this thing. Now we use WordPress to create this website over here, and then we are using WordPress to also add a job board to it. So for those of you who don't know how to use WordPress, I have a tutorial over there. I'll leave the link in the description, how to create your own website, how to create your own e-commerce website, how to create any kind of website that you want. Okay, so I'll leave those link in the description so that you go and watch it. Now if you are over here, just hover on plugins over here, okay, and then click on add new. Now we're going to add a new plugin, okay. We're going to add a new plugin to use for this particular tutorial. So what we're going to add is a plugin called simple job board, okay. Simple job board, that is the plugin that we're going to use. So search for it over here, and then you're gonna find this one over here, simple job board, okay. It have what 20,000 active installation, okay. It is very simple, and that is what we're gonna use, okay. Just click on install now. It is by Press Tigers, okay. Press Tigers. Just click on install now and click on what activate to activate it. Okay, so now that it is what activated, as you can see, we have what simple job board what activated over here, okay. Very good. Now what we're going to do is we're going to hover on what you can also see job board over here, okay. So hover on what job board over here, and then you see all the settings or everything under our job board, okay. Now we're going to go to settings, okay. I'm going to show you the settings of this particular plugin, okay, and then you'll be able to use it, okay. So now that you have it, now of course I used it already, so most of my settings are also already done, but I'm going to take it through over here. Now these are the the custom post slags that you're going to use, okay. So these are the custom post tag slag, the taxonomy slag, the job type taxonomy slag, the job location also slag, and then the archives page title, okay, where all your jobs will be located, the title that you want to give it. So I want to give it to search jobs around around you, okay, or maybe I'll say maybe join us, okay. Join us, okay. So join us is going to be like you come and join the family, okay, or maybe join the family, okay. So basically that is it. That is what I'm going to use. Now this is the title that is going to be on the archive page of the job page, okay. So it's going to be there where all different kinds of jobs will be there. This is the title that is going to be there, okay. Now what I'm using is the Astra theme, okay. So everything that I'm using is based on the Astra theme, Okay, now of course it can work on different all other themes. Okay, it's also compatible with other themes. So after that, I'm going to click on save changes over here, and then I'm going to appearance. Okay, so appearance over here, I'm going to click on appearance, and then what I'm going to do is this is the layout. Okay, so simple job board layout, and then the theme what layout. So which one do you want? Okay, so let's say I want the theme what layout. Okay, because I want everything to pick the theme what layout. Okay, so the theme layout is here, and then enable simple job board font. Okay, so if you want to enable its font, you enable it, and then the container ID, and then what the container class. Okay, so if maybe you want to use it for anything, any CSS or other things, you can use this what ID and this what class. Okay, so maybe you want to customize it your own, you can use this ID and class. And then also the job listing button. Okay, so how do you want it to be like? Do you want to show quick apply button? You can just tick it, and then you enter the quick apply button over here. So if I untick it over here, it means that I don't want to show the quick apply button. Okay, so that one too is there, but I want to show the quick apply button also. And then within this themes, we have two themes options. Okay, we have the modern one and then the classic layout. Now automatically it will be the classic layout for you, but I want to have what the modern one. Okay, which I'll have a button over here, and then also another quick apply button too over here. And then the job listing content. So how do you want it to be like? So you want the display job listing with company logo and job detail. I want it just like this one. Okay, you can choose between which one you want, and then you select it. And then the job post content. Okay, so job display post with what company logo. You can decide to display post the post with company logo or not. Okay, so I want to display it with the company logo, so I'm going to choose the first one. Now of course the colors and the options, okay, you can choose all of them over here. Okay, so if you want to what set your colors and everything, you can set it over here. So the job title color, okay, is this one. The headings color. Now the heading is what is basically the archive what heading. Okay, so that is where is it? Oh, okay, so the other side of it, at the general over here, this one. Okay, it's going to be the headings what color. Okay, so what we want is what I want to change this color to black. Okay, I want it to be black. And then the font awesome icon color. So the icon color, that is any icons on it. Now if you look over here, these are all what icons. Okay, so these are font awesome what icons. Okay, so these things are all icons. So the color, what color do you want it to be? I want it to be red. Okay, so you can decide to make it any color, but I want it to be this color, red. And then the text also, I want it to be black. Okay, and then the buttons, the buttons that appear on the on the website. Okay, this button, all these buttons that appear, I want it to be also red. Okay, and that is it. And then the text color, the button text color, red and white is okay. And then the pagination, the pagination background color. So pagination is what? Pagination is just the page numbers. Okay, under the job archive, which is in the job archive page. Okay, where you want to go through different pages using the pagination numbers. I want to change it to this color, and it's supposed to be something like this. Yeah, something like this. Okay, so it's okay for me. So I think everything is done over here. All I have to do is to click on save changes. Okay, so now that I'm done with the appearance, I can go to job features. Okay, so let's go to job features over here. Now you can add different job features to it. Okay, now what are the job features? So maybe you want salary, you want accommodation, all those things. Okay, which is going to be a default one for you. Okay, so I'm going to say salary over here, and I'll say enter value. Okay, or enter amount. amount. Okay, and then I'm over here, I'm going to choose money over here, and then I'll click what to add the what the font awesome what code over there. Now I'll click on add field, and then over here too I'm going to choose, let's say accommodation. Okay, and I'll say place text here. Okay, and then I'm going to search for home. Okay, very good. So, and then over here too I'll search for, let's say overtime allowance, and then I'll say place text here. Okay, and then over here I'll still search for what money. Okay, so I'll add the field. So these are the three. You can add more, but I'm going to add only these three, and then I'll just click on what save what changes over here. Okay, very good. So now that I'm done with the job features, I can go to what the application form fields. Okay, now let's go to the application forms. Now this is the field that appears under the the job details. Okay, so after the person have read the job details, the person want to apply for the job. How does the person or how do the person apply for the job? It is very simple. You add the form that you want to add it over here. Okay, so the first one that I want to add is name of applicant. The name of applicant. Then I'm going to search for this one, which is the text field. Okay, and it's going to be required. Okay, and I'm going to say add field, and then the next one is email, and then also I'm going to choose email over here. It is required, and I'll add field. Now I want to add telephone number so that I can be able to reach out to anybody who is qualified. Okay, and then I'll say phone, and then it's also required, and then I'll say add field. And then the next one I'm going to add is location. So I want to know the location of anybody who is applying. Okay, so I'll say text field, and then also I'm going to make it required, and then I'll add field. And then the last one is cover letter. Okay, so I want people to send to write something about themselves. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to set it as a text area. Okay, not text field, text area, and then it's also required, and then I'll add field. Now one thing about this one is, you see, there's no place we can add maybe upload form or CV or something like that, but this this plugin automatically add that field to the form whereby you have to upload your CV. Okay, so that field will come whenever you post a job. Okay, so we're going to click on save changes to save the form that we have. Now you can add anything that you want to add to it. Okay, depending on whatever you want to add to the form. Okay, or whatever you want to collect from the applicant, you can add it to it. Now let's go to filters. Okay, so these are the filters in the job page side. Okay, whereby people can be able to filter it and then search for a job over there. Okay, so over here we have the filters too over, and then notification. Maybe you have an HR number, email address, whereby it will go straight whenever somebody applies, it will go straight to the HR. Okay, so you can decide to enable the HR email and then use that one rather. Okay, but I'm going to still use the admin email, and then the upload file extension. So any file extension that you want them to upload, you can. So I want a PDF. Not enable. I want a PDF. I want a document file, and this one also. I don't want this one. I don't want this one. I want a text also. So I want this one, and this one, so that people can be able to upload file over there. And then I'll click on save changes. And then we have privacy. Okay, we also have privacy. Now with the privacy, you can add anything like any of your privacy policy over here, and then you can enable it on the page. Okay, so let's say I want to enable it, and I'll say privacy policy. Okay, and then maybe I'll go and then put in some, let's say I want to put in some dummy text. Okay, so let me go in and then pick some dummy text from Google. Okay, so I'm going to use this one. Okay, lorem ipsum. Okay, very good. So I'm going to copy just this dummy text over here. I'm going to just copy some few dummy text over here, copy it, and then come to the settings again, and then I'll paste in I'll paste it over here. Okay, so maybe I can paste some few things over here. So this is what, this is my privacy policy, and then also terms and what conditions. So I'll say terms. Okay, and then I'll paste in what the terms and conditions, also what, also here. Okay, so let me correct this one also. Yeah, so now these are what, also what, my terms and what and conditions. Okay, very good. So now that I have everything also set up, now they said, oh, remove personal data settings. So remove personal data from application, including resume. Okay, so if you want to remove personal data, you can what, you can click on this one also, and then what, save it. Okay, so I'm going to leave it as it is, and then what, click on what, save changes. Okay guys, so we are done with the settings of the what, of the plugin. Okay, so we're done with it. Now the next one that we're going to do is what, we are going to add categories, we are going to add job types, and we're going to add locations. Okay, and then we'll start creating our what, our new job from the back end. Okay, so to create categories, just go to what, hover on click on categories over here. Okay, job categories. Okay, as you can see, job categories. Okay, very good. So I set up some few job categories over here. Okay, so as you can see, we have what, admin and office, consulting and what, strategy, driver and transport services, IT and what, digital marketing, sales. Okay, so these are some few job categories that I've said. Now of course, to add a job category is very simple. You just what, type in whatever you want to type for it. So let's say you want to say web design. Okay, so web design. Okay, you can just type it over here, and then give a description if you want to give a description for it, and then click on what, add new job. Okay, and then it's going to come over here. Of course, I'm not going to add it because web design will be under what, IT. Okay, so I'll leave it as it is. So that is how you can be able to add what, category. Okay, so very simple, you can add it. Now let's go to job types. Okay, so job types also, you can add some few what, job types also. So we have what, freelance, we have full-time, we have part-time, we have remote. Okay, the same way you add what category, you can what, add what job what types. Okay, so let's say I want to add a job type which says what, online. Okay, so I'll add what, online over here, and then I'll just click what, add new. Okay, so it's going to be what, an online what, job. Okay, and that is it. So simple as that. I'm done. Okay, and then let's say I want to add what, locations. Okay, so with locations also, it's very simple. You can add any location in. So at the moment I have added what, Ghana, India, Nigeria, Pakistan, and then what, USA. But you can add any location that you want to what, you want to add. So let's say the job is located in what, in UK or United Kingdom. You can just add what, United Kingdom to it, and then just click on what, new, add new location, and that is it. Your location is what, is added. Okay, as simple as that. Now let's go to what, applicants over here. So the applicant shows you what, all the applicants that have what, applied for your what, for your job. At the moment there are no applicants, or there are no application on the what, on the website. So there are no what, applicants over here. Okay, and that is it. So these are the few settings that you can set for what, for your this particular plugin. Now let's start to create what, a new job. So let's go to what, all jobs over here. Shows you all the jobs which is what, on the website. So as you can see, this is the job that I created earlier previously. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to show you how to create the job using this same what, this same strategy. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to view the job. Okay, view the job in a new link, and then I'll just copy and paste some of them so that I'll show you how you can be able to what, create it. So the job name is what, web designer needed in what, in Accra. So this one around, I'm going to say web designer needed in what, in Lagos. Okay, so to add a job, let's click on what, add new over here. just click on add new, and then add a title of the what of the job. Okay, so the job title should be what should be here. Okay, so we're going to add a job title over here. Okay, so web designer needed in what, in Accra. Okay, so this time around, not Accra, I'm going to say Lagos. Okay, so let's say Lagos. Web designer needed in what, in Lagos. Okay, so that is it. Now the description of the job. Okay, so what I'm going to do is I'm just going to what, copy all the description over here. So what I'm going to do is I'll just copy everything over here up to the job role. So you can add, just like you're adding what you are using the blog editor to add a post or something to your website. So the same thing. Okay, so as you can see, this is what this is a heading, this is what, a list. Okay, this is just a text over here. Okay, so with the heading, let's say I want to what, make it a h3 heading. The same one also applies to this one, make it what, h3 heading. Okay, so that is it. Now when I come over here, okay, now as you can see, these are the job features. Okay, so the job features will come over here. Okay, so these are the job features. Now how do I add a job feature? So salary, it says what, enter amount. So I'm going to clean this one and then enter amount that I want to add. So let's say 250 naira. Okay, so I'm going to add 250,000 naira. Okay, so let's say 250,000 naira. Okay, and that is what, and that is it. Now accommodation also, so meaning that, do you provide accommodation? So you can say accommodation, yes. Okay, and then allowance, what allowance do you want to give? So overtime allowance, so is there any overtime allowance? Yes. Okay, so basically it is what, just like this one. Now if you want to add another feature to it, you can still what, add it. You can also delete anything that you don't need. Okay, and that is it. Now this is what the application form fields. Okay, so maybe you want to add these are the default one, but maybe you want to add another one to it. You can still go ahead and then add it over here. Okay, now over here is the job data. Okay, so the job data basically deals with the company that is what employing, the company website, the company tagline, and then what, the company logo. Now of course your company is what, is what you have. Okay, so Kaetech Digital. Okay, let's say I have a branch in Lagos and I'm looking for what, a web designer over there. Okay, and then the company website is what, kaetechdigital.com. Okay, and then you can write your tagline over there, but I'm going to leave it. And then company logo. Okay, you can choose the logo of the company that you want. Okay, so I'm going to select it from what, the media library. So let's say it is Kaetech Digital. So I'm going to choose this one. I'll click on show over here, and then I'll use this one which says so insert into post. Okay, so I'm going to insert into post. Okay, so now I am done. Now the next one is what, to check out the job categories, job types, job locations, and all those things. So what we're going to do is what, we're going to click on job over here. Okay, you see this one, we have blog and job. Click on job over here. Now scroll, and then job category will be here. Okay, so all the categories that you set. So what is the job category? It's what, IT and what, digital marketing. Okay, and then the job type is what, the job type is it a full-time, freelancer, or whatever it is. Okay, so let's say it is what, a full-time. Okay, and then you can also choose whether it is what, remote or online or whatever it is. Okay, so it depends on you. And then location, job location, it is in what, Lagos, Nigeria. Okay, so that is it. Now when you come to over here, it says what, set featured what, image. Now of course you can set a feature image. So this is the featured image. So if you look at this one is what, is a featured image. Okay, so you can set featured image for it. So let's say let me see, let's say I want to choose a featured image. So let's say let's say I want to choose this one as what, as a featured image. So I'll just, I'm just selecting anything, I'll just add it over there. Okay, and then we are good, we are done, we are good to go. So we've created what, a job. All what we need to do is to what, to click on publish. Okay, and then we publish the job. Now we can take a look at how the job looks like on the front end. So this is how the job looks like. Okay, so on the front end, this is how the job looks like. So you can see, you can be able to what, add everything to it, and then everything is what, perfectly done. So as you can see, the application can be done over here. This is the privacy policy, this is the terms and condition. Okay, and then the person can what, submit the application, as simple as that. Okay, and that is what, that is the job. Now how do we show the this one over here, the where people can be able to see job openings and other things over here? How do we show it over here? Now it's also very simple. Let's go back to the dashboard over here, and then we are going to go to appearance over here, and then under appearance you're going to go to what, menus. Okay, so we're going to go to menus over here. Okay, so this is the main menu of the website. Okay, so how do we show it over here? Now as you can see, if you click on jobs over here, it gives you all the jobs over here. Okay, now if you click on job categories, it's going to give you all the categories that is on the on the website. Job categories, job types, the same thing. Also job type, also the same thing. If you go to job location, also the same thing, right? Yeah, so how do we add that particular job over there? Now it's also very simple. Just go to custom links over here. Okay, now what we're going to do is we're going to if you go over here, now this is what, from this place, your domain name up to what, where it says what, jobs. Okay, so just copy that one, copy it, and then come over here, and then what, paste it over here. Okay, that is what the link. Now the link text will be what, will be anything that you want people to what, see and click on it. So I'm going to say job openings. Okay, and that is what, and that is it. So I'm going to click on add to menu, and then I have it over here. Now I want to position it just after what, about. Okay, and then I can click on what, save changes, to save the changes. Okay, now when I go to the front end of the website and I refresh the website, I'm going to see job openings over here. Okay, now I can click on what, job openings, and then I'll be able to see all the jobs that is what, on the website. Okay, so how do I search for job? Very simple. Let's say I want to what, web design or web designer. Okay, web designer. I can what, designer. Yeah, I can check the category. Okay, and then check the what, if it is full-time or what, a job type, which is full-time. Let's say full-time, and then the location. Let's say I want to all location. I can search for it, and then as you can see over here, it is only one that appears, because that one is what, IT, and then what, full-time. Okay, now let's say I want to use what, let's say part-time. Okay, look at this one, is in Lagos, right? Now let's search for it. Okay, so this one is in what, Accra. Okay, it's different, yeah, because it is what, part-time. Okay, and that is what, and that is it. So you can go into it, read about it, read about what, about the the job and other stuff. Okay, how you want to what, apply it and all those things, and then you can what, go ahead, fill in your name, your email, your telephone, your cover, put in your cover letter over here, and then what, choose and what, how do you call it, you choose a file that you want to what, you want them to know over here, and then so let's say somebody enter your website, and then want to apply for a job, clicks on job openings, and then maybe the person is interested in this one. Okay, so the person read through, and then, oh, I like this job, I want to apply. So maybe the person goes through and then what, apply the job. Okay, and then put in the email address over there. Okay, and then put in the telephone number. So change location, and then maybe Ghana, put in the telephone number, and then the location to be what, Ghana, and then the person input let's say the cover letter. So I'm going to just copy this text over here and then put it here, okay, and then attach resume. So the person attach his or her resume to it. So let's go to, let's say, document, and then just pick any resume that we want to pick. So let's say I want to pick this one over here, and then click on what, open over here. Okay, so it is added over here. Now I accept the terms and conditions, and then I click on what, submit, to apply for the job. Okay, so they said my phone number is not valid. So let's say I want to okay, and then I click on submit. So as you can see, it is loading and submitting for us. Okay, very good. So as you can see, your application has been received. We will get back to you soon. Okay, so the application is gone. Now it is up to the admin of the website to also see the application. So the admin let's refresh the website and see if the admin will see it at the back end. Okay, so if you go to applicants over here, you see that there is new job over here. Okay, so application status new. Okay, and then the name of our information is this person. Okay, and then what is this one? It's also download the resume. Okay, so you're going to download the resume. So you can go through it, the category 2. You can click over here to see everything that the person filled. Okay, so this is the cover letter, this is the terms and condition. Okay, so you can go through it. Now if you have some notes you want to give, you can give some notes about it. Okay, and then you can update it. So basically that is how you can be able to add a job board to your website. Now this thing can be used to create a whole job board, even front end. Okay, now what you need to do is just add some few add-ons to it. So if you go to their add-ons over here, you can submit post from front end, create it like a place whereby a lot of people can be. So they have a lot of add-ons over here. Okay, so so many. You can buy the job bundles and other stuff. Okay, so custom bundles, okay, and all those kind of stuff. Elementor also, they have a lot of add-ons that you can be able to use to create a very nice, if you want your website to be just full of jobs. Okay, not just your own jobs, but other people can also post their job over here. Of course, you can be able to add some few bundles to it. Okay, and then add some few add-ons to it, and then also and then go ahead and then make your website a fully functioning job board website. So as you can see, there is job application deadline add-on, featured job listing add-on, job applications, adjust job search, a whole lot of things. Okay, a whole lot of things. Okay, so you can just go ahead and then even if you don't have what they need, you contact them, they can create it for you, and then you can be able to make your website a fully functioned a job board website. Okay, so I hope this website this tutorial helps you to achieve whatever that you want to achieve with this simple job board plugin. So thank you for watching. See you in the next video. Bye bye.